Hi guys, thanks for coming back. We're here with me, Jen, the Taxidermy Witch. It's sweltering hot outside, so excuse my outfit, but I'm trying to get these videos made and for them to be fantastic and amazing. So today we're talking about the color orange, if you haven't been able to tell from everything on the table, okay? So here I have my orange star of creation, which I have included a golden pheasant feather, which is orange around the edge, and I don't know if you are able to tell. Let's see if you can see that a little bit. It's so pretty. The golden pheasant is a gorgeous, gorgeous male bird. So that's my little star of creation there. Let me tell you a little bit about the color orange, and then we'll go over the rest of the things that I've got to show you. So I'm going to hold this up, and since it's daylight, hopefully it will transmit a little bit better. You can pause the video if you think that you can copy down my handwriting. Okay? Alright. So, orange. The basic color in magic for healing of the mind and the body, for self-confidence and self-esteem, for communication, education, finding lost property, improving writing skills, and male parenting help. And when worn, we would wear it in sabbats, in protective rites, or when attuning with the god in his fiery solar aspect. Alright? Orange relates to the sacral chakra, which is the second chakra up from the bottom. The first chakra that's in your groin is red, it's your root chakra. Sorry, I forgot to mention that in the red and pink video, but I've said it now. And the next one up that resides pretty much here. Red's here, the next one's here. Your sacral chakra. That resonates with the color orange, okay? So, we've talked about chakras, we've talked about basic color in magic, and we've talked about when you should wear the color orange. I would have worn orange, but I didn't even have a piece of orange to put on even for the video. So, looks like I need to get some orange things so that I can communicate with my sacral energy and all of these other things included in magic. This is a really amazing, it's huge. It's like, can you see how big that is, this jar? I picked it up at a thrift store for $12.99, and I keep my diatomaceous earth in there, okay? Okay, crystals. I don't know the name of this one, and when I purchased it, the woman at the shop, Phoenix Rising in Port Townsend, didn't know the name of it either. She had to look it up, and of course I've forgotten. The name doesn't matter, you guys. If you can't remember it for the name, then just use it for what it means to you. And please, if anyone knows what this is, comment below so that I can look it up, and I'll make sure that I know in the future more things about it. But do you see how it points at all aspects? It points everywhere, so I feel like it draws energy from all kinds of good things, and I keep this in my window so that it can get some full moonlight. And sun, you know, sun during the day, moonlight during the night, supercharged. I've pictured this piece of taxidermy, which is a beaver skull, and the teeth are orange. It's only got one tooth. He's kind of a little bucky, huh? But anyway, they have orange teeth. And then I've got these candles here that I've thrifted, all of them, and I just bring them home and cleanse off the energy. I know that a lot of people are controversial about a thrift, but I feel like as long as you bless it with a little sage, Palo Santo, Florida water, or anything else that's, you know, feels like it's cleansing and blessing to you, that you could certainly just clean it off with that. Or you could, if you have nothing, you can just hold your intent over it and make it yours, okay, to cleanse it. This next piece here I want to talk about before I go into all the herbs. My daughter made this picture for me. I'm going to pull it out a little bit more. And she made it for me 3 years ago. Ever since, I've kept it at my most precious space. So, it's orange. It's gorgeous. It's so dimensional to me. I love black and she knows that. And it carries the energy of the gift of a child. Now let's just talk about that for a small second, and I will continue on more about that in a separate topic. But when a child gives you a gift that cost absolutely no money, she made this for me out of things that we had at home. You know, I believe it was for Mother's Day. Now, that is so precious, okay? If she picks me a flower and gives that to me for Christmas and puts that in my stocking, do you know how special that is? You can use those petals for things. They will be so full of innocence, power, energy, and love and light that you won't be able to imagine the feeling. So, bless you, my daughter. All right. Now, let's talk about an essential oil. Orange essential oil. Sweet orange. Now this I love to add just like anytime into, you know, a massage oil, a working anything, and you can't have too much of it. Also, if you're a smoker, this will cover up the smell of smoke like nothing else you've ever known. It's orange, so you can rub it where your sacral chakra is, and that's awesome because you're resonating the color with your chakra, and that is a beautiful thing. Clean that off because it's super sticky. And that leads me to this, which is just another type of orange spray. If you don't have any of these things and you have, go around your house and just figure out what you have, because you can make it work. Because you can resonate orange with so many things. And that's what I'm trying to show you, and I hope that that's coming through really beautifully. Even something like a mango, you know, you can take the skin off of this after you eat it and dry it. And use the mango skin. Now, mango skin isn't something that comes up in Scott Cunningham's book, but I know that I can use it, and I trust that my intuition knows best, and that if I have nothing else, I can use this, okay? Now I want to talk about rose hips. When you dry them, they turn out beautifully orange. My husband picked these in Camino Island just a couple of weeks ago, and we feed them to our chinchillas, but he gave me half for my practice, so I was super excited about that. Then I have some blood orange that I've dried here, and it is radiant. The color is so brilliant. I just love it. And it smells gorgeous, and I use this in my perfumes because when it goes into like a frankincense and an oil, I'll do a video on my anti-negativity oil. So great. I love to use these in that. Now let's talk about... You're in the way, Tracy. Alright. Now let's talk about orange peel. You can do this up yourself in a dehydrator like I do mine, or you can just get it in the dried bulk bins. And it is yellow, so you could use it either for orange or yellow, because when it dries it's a little bit yellow. It's just the skin in that one. And that's a regular orange. And here's one that falls a lot in the magic world, which is flaxseed. This is golden flaxseed. And this is edible, so you can use it in kitchen magic. We always say we put love into our food. Well, when we do, that's intention, it's magic. These are dried Turkish apricots. They are orange before and after they're dried. Let me take one out of the jar. Like that. I just pit them, cut them in half, food dehydrate them. Okay. Inside the pit of the apricots have B17. B17 is something that fights cancer, you guys. And also, if you have cancer, it's known to reverse some of the things of cancer. So please look into B17 in apricot pits and other pit fruits and how you can prevent cancer with it. The next one is paprika. Very orange, almost red, but still really orange. And then we have, I love these, but the skins are edible, and these are kumquats, and we've dried them, and they're great, and they stay in this teeny tiny jar. I love teeny tiny jars, just so you know, as long as they're glass. I love them. So that's the kumquat. Now we talk about something I can't touch, but I'll open the jar and point it at you, not me, which is a dried habanero pepper. And they're, you know, reddish orange when they're dried, but they're bright orange before they're dried, so you can take it as that be. The sun turns them bright orange. I would think that they would be directly related to the sun because they're a pepper, but I would have to look it up. I don't know everything by heart, you guys. I will someday, maybe, but there's just so much to learn, isn't there? This is the orangest of the orange. Turmeric. If you get this on your hand, you'll regret it unless you want to. Turmeric is amazing, 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 amazing thing to have inside your body to ingest, to have in a tincture. Turmeric can be juiced, and it will fight against flus and colds. So if you were doing something up to protect yourself against a flu and cold that was, you know, spreading across the land, wherever you're at, then you could use this. Make it work, you know. It's the most beautiful part. Ramanuka honey is the most magical honey I've ever used, and you can use it on cuts and wounds, you can use it to get better when you're sick, you can use it for all kinds of things. But if you're a vegan, as you know, it will be a controversial topic for the vegans, but I'm a vegan and I use it, so there's that. It has really amazing magical properties. Then brings me to a local honey that you can probably get at your nice health food store or good grocer. Save the bee! If you had bees that landed on your property and passed away, or sometimes they die in our greenhouse because they just, I don't know why, really. We leave the door open, but bees are orange and yellow. I don't have one that I can show you right now. There's some in the greenhouse. I should have grabbed them, but I do have a piece of taxidermy that's orange, so I don't feel too bad. Maybe I'll get the bee for the yellow video. I shall. Okay. Did I talk about everything? I did. I talked about everything except these little guys, which if you're paying more than 25 cents a piece, because look how long they are. They're only the length of your palm, really, for a woman. And if you're buying them in bulk, you should be paying no more than 15 cents a piece for them. A lot of metaphysical shops will charge $1 each. Please don't pay that much, you guys. Just buy them in bulk. You get all the colors of the rainbow so you can do all the colors of magic. And I'm so happy to be with you guys today. I hope that you're beating this heat, and I hope that this video transferred really well, because I wanted to be with you guys, my family, and give you all my love. Thank you again for joining me.